Coming out of Clemson, Trevor Lawrence was considered the greatest NFL prospect since Andrew Luck and a true generational talent. Lawrence possessed every possible trait a team could want in their franchise quarterback, whether that be size, intangibles, athleticism, and accuracy. To no one's surprise, he was selected number 1 overall to the Jacksonville Jaguars in the 2021 NFL Draft and endured a horrific rookie situation where he struggled mightily. Lawrence struggled to adapt to the NFL, throwing for 12 touchdowns to 17 interceptions while completing under 60% of his passes. Despite many issues with Lawrence, the flashes were absolutely there. He still had a cannon of an arm and incredible athleticism. While Lawrence may have underperformed as a rookie, many of the issues were applicable to the Jaguars' structure, organization, or their poor roster in general. In the offseason, the Jaguars made surrounding Trevor Lawrence with as much help as possible a priority. The team hired former Super Bowl champion Doug Peterson as their head coach to help develop the offense and Lawrence in general. The Jags also did a lot in an attempt to improve their roster talent, signing guard Brandon Scherff, receivers Christian Kirk and Zay Jones, as well as tight end Evan Ingram. Lawrence's former college teammate Travis Etienne also returned from his season-ending injury as a rookie to give the Jaguars some help at running back. Though the situation around Lawrence as a rookie to now is night and day, his improvement as an individual cannot be understated. From a metric standpoint, Lawrence has improved in virtually every category. His passer rating has jumped from 71.9 as a rookie to 95.4 in his sophomore campaign. His yards per attempt has jumped a full yard from 6 as a rookie to 7 now. His completion percentage is up over 6%. His passing yards per game has increased by 32 yards. His touchdown percentage is up over 2%, and his PFF passing grade as a rookie was a 58.3 and a 72.1 now. As we sit here today, the Jacksonville Jaguars are 5-8 and sit at second place in the AFC South, but are riding some huge momentum following a big win over the division rival Tennessee Titans. Lawrence had maybe his best game as a pro last week, throwing for 368 yards and 4 total touchdowns. As a team, the Jaguars are staring at the playoff picture from the outside, but they've shown the ability to stay in scrappy games and fight with some good teams. If Lawrence plays at this level throughout the remainder of the season, I don't think it's crazy that the Jaguars make the playoffs. They're not a great team still, they do have talent deficiencies, but Lawrence over the last month of the season has been virtually unstoppable. He is PFF's second highest graded passer since Week 9 with an elite 91 passing grade. Also since Week 9, he has the second highest adjusted completion percentage in the NFL at 84.3. He's also thrown an unbelievable 10 touchdowns to 0 interceptions over that same time span. It's also worth noting that though the Jaguars invested in a lot of weapons in the offseason, that doesn't actually mean that they have good weapons. Christian Kirk is not a great player, but he's played well this season, but outside of him, they don't have a particularly desirable group of playmakers. This is all important when putting Lawrence's season into perspective because he's made such tremendous strides playing like a top 10 quarterback this season with a lesser cast on offense. It's not just the numbers or the metrics that make Lawrence's development this season so noticeable. It's both the film and the eye test, and Lawrence just looks much more comfortable operating within his offense. He can now much more confidently throw inside of the pocket. And many times as a rookie under pressure, he would force passes into tight coverage and over-rely on his arm. But this year, he is doing a much better job of operating within rhythm and timing of the offense. He can much more comfortably throw and run his offensive concepts. He can get the ball to his playmakers in space. His time to throw since Week 9 is third fastest in the NFL, which is a good thing because he's no longer hanging onto the ball looking for a big play when it's not there or taking unnecessary sacks. While he does look more comfortable operating within the offense, Lawrence is so great because he's not sacrificing the big plays down the field. What makes Lawrence so great is his arm strength and ability to make those big-time throws. His big-time throw percentage has jumped from 3.4 as a rookie to 4.3 as we sit here today. He's learned to both increase the big positive throws down the field while simultaneously getting rid of the ball quickly and operating within the rhythm of the offense without turning the ball over at nearly the same rate that he did as a rookie. Watching Trevor Lawrence this season has truly been a treat, and he's finally starting to turn into the star quarterback that we all thought he was going to be as a prospect. While not a perfect player, Lawrence has a unique combination of size, athleticism, arm strength, and accuracy that make him a truly dangerous player. The Jaguars still have a possibility of making the playoffs this season, though they're on the outside looking in, and they're going to have to continue to play very well and get some help from the Titans to lose a lot of their remaining games. But even if the Jaguars don't make the playoffs this season, they should be very happy about this season. They had, fairly low expectations. Nobody expected them to make the playoffs, but more seriously, Trevor Lawrence has emerged as a top 10 potential quarterback. And no matter what happens, the Jags can confidently walk into next season knowing that they have their franchise guy. The main priority this upcoming offseason should be surrounding Lawrence with as much talent as possible, loading up in free agency, loading up in the draft, trading for whoever, make a big-time move, give Lawrence as many pieces as possible, capitalize on Lawrence's rookie contract, and go try to win a championship next season. I truly believe that the development that Lawrence has showed this season is sustainable in the long term. He's gotten much better throwing inside of a clean pocket, which is the easiest trait to predict year to year. He is accurate. He has a crazy rocket arm. He's making big-time throws down the field and eliminating many of the mistakes that he made as a rookie. Lawrence has arrived as a potential top 10 quarterback, and all the Jaguars have to do is not mess it up. So if they can surround Lawrence with the right pieces next year and help him even more, I think that the Jaguars can be possible Super Bowl contenders. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. That's the easiest way to support the channel. And if you want to see more, you can follow my socials. I have those linked down below. And if you have any video ideas, definitely let me know. I'm always looking for new video suggestions. And I will see you all in the next video.